Hi everyone, this is Moumita and welcome to another new solo podcast episode of Life Lessons Talk Show. So, in today's episode, I'm going to do a book haul. Last Sunday, I went to Crosswords Bookstore and they put so many books on their tables, and those books were available on discounts and lot of amazing offers. And as you all know, I love reading books. I just could not stop myself, so I grabbed 5 books and I am going to show you one by one all of those 5 books. So stay tuned, and this book haul is going to be very interesting. Also, I want to tell you that all of these books I purchased with my own money. I haven't read all the books yet, but I know about these books. I read about these books earlier. That's the reason I invested in these books. So, stay tuned. So, the first book from the book haul is Dan Brown's Origin. Now, this is from the Professor Robert Langdon series. The first book from this series I read was The Da Vinci Code, and it was mind blowing. I just couldn't stop myself when I was reading it. I was a university student and I love history. I'm so passionate about history that I just couldn't stop thinking about it. I couldn't stop reading it, and yeah, it was fantastic. So this book is about an invitation received by Professor Robert Langdon to an event, and this is an event by a science person who is an inventor. He is into high tech invention, and all of a sudden they come across a secret over there, and that's the secret about origin. So this is all I know about this book. Very interesting. I love thriller, I love mysteries, and I love mystery when little bit of history is mixed into it. Now, Robert Langdon has always been shown that he's expert in history and cryptography, but this is for the first time he will be investigating something in high tech inventions. He is not a person from science and invention, but yes, this is for the first time he's going to do. Okay, so book number 2 is The Lost Bookshop by Evie Woods. To be honest, can we just take a moment and say that the cover page is amazing? I love cover pages like these. So this book is about 3 people, Opaline, Martha, and Henry. They all live in Dublin. Dublin is in Ireland, and they all were living different life. They all were living very low key, grounded life, and suddenly they came to know about a bookstore. This is the Lost Bookshop. So that bookshop is about to get shut down, and they all gathered over there. That's how they got to know each other, and interestingly they started looking for the books available at the bookshop, and there they found a book where they literally found their stories in the pages of that book. So they were totally stunned. It's a fictional book, of course, and they were all totally stunned that how come our life is written in these books. I mean, how come the writer got to know about us and they wrote about us in this book? And that's how all these 3 people got connected to each other, because the book is written about them. So that's very interesting. And to be honest, it's been a while. At every bookshop, wherever I go, I visit Crosswords Bookstore most of the times. So whenever I visit there, I see so many lost bookshop, and this bookshop, that bookshop, novels, and that intrigues me that why this bookshop novels are so famous. Like, what is so special about these bookshop novels? But when I read the story of this book, I was like, this is intriguing and this is very interesting. I'm going to enjoy this. Okay, now we came to the book number 3, and that is Cultures of Growth by Mary C. Murphy. So, this is basically a self help book, and this book is basically talking about the mindset, the growth mindset you can create for yourself so that you can innovate your own life. So basically, I personally believe, in my opinion, when born we are born in a certain family where certain rules and culture and tradition has always been set up. We do not create any new concept or anything when we are born in that family, but as we grow older, we need to set up our own mindset. We need to set our own life. We need to set the tone for our own self so that we can innovate things, we can achieve something, we can bring something extra, something exciting into that particular family. So, this book, Culture of Growth, is talking about that, like how you can work on your mindset and how you can actually be the champion of your own life. This also says that how the new science of mindset can transform individuals, teams, and organizations. So, if you are somebody who is a university student or who is just about to enter into corporate job, or have already started their corporate career but still struggling to get noticed and acknowledged at work, I think this is going to be a fantastic read for them. So yeah, read this book, pick this up. Okay, now here is the book number 4, and this is thriller and mystery again. This is As Good as Dead by Holly Jackson. This is from the Good Girl series. I haven't read other books from this series. The other books are A Good Girl's Guide to Murder and Good Girl to Bad Blood. I think these two are very popular. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder is very, very popular, and I have been thinking to pick it up, but unfortunately, that book was not available last Sunday, so this was available. This is part of that series, but not exactly connected. It's not connected, just apart than one character. So it's about a girl who is investigating an incident. She has been followed by a stalker for quite some time, and all of a sudden, she just found a connection between that stalker and a criminal. Recently, a crime took place in her city, and she just found a connection over there. So she starts investigating into it, and this stalker is very weird because he keeps on disappearing on this girl. So yeah, the story, this book is all about like how she's going to find out the connection and how she's going to reveal the stalker and the criminal. You can see the book is little fat, but yeah, when it's thriller, it's thriller. You don't get bored with it, you just dive into it. Okay, with this, we have finally come to the book number 5, that is Paris the Memoir by Paris Hilton. Now, I'm sure many of you already know who is Paris Hilton. Um, so, this book is basically an autobiography of Paris Hilton where she is talking about her life journey. Many of us might be knowing that she is one of the heiresses of the Hilton Group of hotels, which is a luxury hotel located in many parts of the world. But unfortunately, when her grandfather passed away, she did not get much portion from her family fortune. So she had to build her own fortune. How she was part of a lot of Hollywood controversies, how people looked at her and how people thought about her. Many people thought that she is very arrogant. I haven't watched the documentary film, but I think there is one documentary film available as well. I guess this book and the documentary film are very much connected to each other. But yeah, I am really looking forward to reading this book. I actually heard about her even deeper, and I got to know about her deeper when Paris Hilton was invited by podcaster Jay Shetty on his podcast show. On Purpose, that's the name of his podcast. And the way she was talking, and her motherhood journey, her journey as a wife, how she has been treated by her entire family, how difficult it was for her to build her own empire straight from the scratch, though she comes from the famous Hilton family, but how she developed everything on her own, everything all by herself. That's something very magical. So that's why I'm really looking forward to it. As of now, I am reading this book, Welcome to Paradise by Twinkle Khanna. I bought this book like 2 years ago, um, but unfortunately I did not pick this up and not reading. This is actually a collection of short stories. So there are total 5 short stories, and I just finished the third one, and I'm about to start the fourth one. I am planning to finish this book as soon as possible and then start reading this one, because I love reading autobiographies. Especially, I love reading autobiographies about the people I know. If I absolutely don't know the person, then of course it's kind of boring. But when you know the person, the autobiography is all about you find a connection, you find a relevance. So that makes the reading experience easy. So, guys, that's all I had to share with you all from my book haul. I keep buying books here and there, but yeah, in the recent past, 5 books altogether, this is the first time I bought. Otherwise, I keep buying just one book, 2 books here and there, and maybe next time, if I'm buying any more new books, 1 book or 2 books, probably that's good enough for short videos. Maybe not good enough for the long videos, but yeah, I just wanted to share with you guys what I really love to read. I think by the end of this video you already understood that I love reading thrillers and mysteries. That's really my forte. When I started to be a reader, when I started to pick up books and reading, so yeah, thriller, mystery, and history, these three were my most favorite genres, because history is something I already read, I already knew about the revolutions and things, episodes. Some way or the other, I read about those things in history books or in newspapers, so I knew how it is going to be. I can little bit correlate to those stories. And thriller and mystery is something which always keeps you on the edge, which always, you know, keeps you excited about reading the book. You feel, okay, what's going to happen next, what's next. So I think that is something I really enjoy as a reader. So yeah, that's what I'm going to read. And of course, as I will be reading all of these books, I will post short videos about the books, like what is the book all about in detail, and why you should read the book, why it is so good, what I really loved about the book, and why I did not like about the book. Let's be honest, a book cannot be that perfect. Like, you will just enjoy it to the core. There will be here and there teeny tiny things which you won't like, and that's okay. I really find that part also interesting. If a book has mixed good things and bad things, I love it. Mixed bags is something I really enjoy. So, thank you everyone, and happy Sunday. So, just take care of yourself. I hope I can bring something very interesting in the next solo podcast episode. Stay tuned, take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones, and have fun.